The craziest transformations in NFL history. Big shout out to Phil Flicks for the video I'm about to react to. Phil Flicks, bro. Come on, dog. Let's do the face reveal already, bro. Pull up to Miami, dog. Let's do it, man. My boy.
From NFL players being ghetto and turning into suburban white boy.
What
to
the
players
heck?
switching up their bodies, transforming their hair, and so much more.
Yo,
a lot
what
of
the
NFL
heck?
players went through different transformations, starting with Tom Brady's secret. That cost him over $100,000.
Damn.
Even though Brady showed up to the NFL Combine weighing 211 pounds,
Whoa.
looking soft as hell, and had team scouting reports saying he looked frail with no strength. Somehow,
Damn.
Brady started becoming the best football player ever
Wow.
anyways, as he began looking like a normal, in-shape quarterback out of nowhere.
How you go from that? That's what Tom Brady looked like in 2001? How you look better with age, gang?
People thought it was only because he ate a ton of vegetables, and was rumored that he drank damn near 25 glasses of water a day.
Damn.
Once he eventually retired, fans also noticed his face transforming by looking way too tight. His forehead had no wrinkles, and that he was looking like Squidward to the point that this one guy thought he'd been bitten by a zombie or something.
Oh my
Brady
gosh,
was secretly doing something he lied about, claiming it was all diet and exercise, but it's pretty obvious he had some help. It turned out that Brady actually spent $20,000 on veneers, turning his normal teeth into that perfect smile, $30,000 on a facelift to have a TikTok boy jawline, and
Oh,
even
wow.
$40,000 for Botox injections that made his forehead look like a wax figure.
Oh,
So,
wow.
adding all that up, Brady spent almost $100,000 to completely transform what he looks like.
That's
But
crazy. Why do people get veneers? Right now, I got Invisalign in. I don't know if y'all see it. Y'all probably can't even tell, but I have Invisalign in. I could like take it out right now, but then I don't feel like doing it. But it's basically like grills, but it helps like get your teeth straight, bro. It's gonna take 7 months, but I'm gonna get naturally straight teeth, and it only cost me like, I'm not gonna speak on money, bro, but it definitely was not no damn 20,000. That is way below that. So why get veneers when it's gonna shave your real teeth down and then gonna have fake teeth? Why not just straighten the teeth you already have? You know what I'm saying? I always wondered that.
Since he only had a few things done, it's absolutely nothing compared to another NFL star who went from this to transforming his body over 50 times.
What?
See, just check how Max Crosby looked growing up. White as hell like he was a ghost or something. But all that changed when he turned 17 and transformed his body illegally.
I took my
What?
brother's ID. I was 17 years old. It was just my last name and the year I was born. And then I got my great-grandma on my forearm. I got this from my mom. My great-grandma was super close to her. She passed away when I was young, so
Rest in
that's why I
peace,
want to
man.
get it, for my mom, but also her.
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
man.
and from there, Max started flooding his body with tattoos. His home state,
my gosh.
a tribute to XXX, the Raiders logo, a nickname fans
Wow.
gave him for being such a beast, and plenty more. Even after all of that, his body went through the biggest transformation of his life when
Wow, he
5
got
tattoo
Kobe
artists did a
Bryant?
13-hour session on him, adding MJ, Kobe, Muhammad Ali,
I ain't gonna lie, that's
and
hard,
his most
though.
important tattoo of his daughter. In the
Aw.
end, Max's body's been covered in
Nah,
tattoos.
that's hard though. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, it's like bro played 2K, bought some VC, and went to the tattoo shop. That's what it looked like, but it looked good though. Like, that's tough. I want to be tatted up one day, but low key, I want to be in movies and be an actor and all that type of stuff. So, like, I'm not really sure,
and transformed more times than I can even count. But Marvin Harrison Jr.'s transformation was so crazy, his teammate literally thought it was AI.
What?
See, as a young football player, he looked more like a skinny track star than a dominant wide receiver, which is exactly why his smaller size would eventually get him dominated during his first year in the NFL.
Damn.
But I wouldn't say that he was an overwhelming physical specimen at the collegiate level, and I certainly don't think he was that in the NFL.
But once he heard critics like that, Marvin instantly wanted to prove them wrong by changing his workout routines and what he ate to completely transform his body.
What'd he do?
He forced himself to eat breakfast every morning to add in way more protein and even hit the
Wow.
gym way harder than ever before.
Hey, that's
Marvin
how you
started
do it,
working
bro.
out so much that
Oh!
once he came in for the new season with huge biceps,
What the hell?
Marvin started working out
That's real? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I've been working out too, but I don't look like that, gang. Hell no, not yet. Damn, bro. I thought I was doing good. You know what I'm saying? I got a ways to go. Damn.
so much that once he came in for the new season with huge biceps after gaining 20 pounds of muscle, not only did one of his teammates avoid him out of embarrassment,
I have, but I try to stay a few rows down because he's lifting more than me, so I don't want any part of that. No.
another teammate thought his transformation was so crazy that it was fake.
Thought it was AI, or the pictures were fake.
Nah, that's
But listen,
crazy.
gaining over 20 pounds of muscle is nothing like the player who lost 100 pounds of fat. Russell Okung was a former NFL lineman who not only dominated damn near everyone because, well, I mean, he weighed over 300 pounds.
Damn.
It wasn't all a
Big
good
boy.
thing because he was so overweight that he constantly needed oxygen on the sidelines just to breathe. But looking like all of that eventually changed after Russell retired, because he went on a 40-day fast where the only thing he put in his body was water, and it ended up transforming his entire body.
Long term, water only, fasting. I did it. 40 days, no food, only water.
Just look, this man lost his double chin, almost gained a six-pack, and looked like a completely different person after losing 100 pounds. I mean, just look at these before and after pics that he posted.
Oh my gosh, bro. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. You know what's crazy? This is like wild timing. I'm not gonna keep pausing either, but I just fasted yesterday for 24 hours, bro. 24 hours straight. I didn't eat. I'm not gonna speak on my reasons why personal, but I fasted for 24 hours, bro. And like, it's not hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't really keep on speaking on all my, like, just know, bro, it's possible to fast for 24 hours, 72 hours, a week, all that. It's possible. Obviously, please don't do this as a kid. Yeah, consult your doctor, but it's definitely possible, man, and it helps a lot. I've lost a lot of weight, bro. I've lost like 15 pounds in the past like 2 weeks, bro, off like not eating a lot, fasting here and there, working out. Like, it's been crazy, bro. Y'all gonna see, man. I'm about to get right, bro. My teeth gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? My beard gonna grow in. I'm gonna get stronger. Hey, give me like 6 months, gang. Watch this.
God damn. Now, I could see why Russell is constantly working out just to continue staying in the best shape of his entire life. But what if I told you Cam Scatabo, just joining the NFL, transformed everything about his life?
Yeah, he
As you can
changed
see by
fast,
pictures
bro.
of him as a kid or even a teenager. Cam looked like the most average suburban kid ever, as if he talked like this.
Or I'm not a project baby anymore. I'm a suburbs kid. I'm a suburban.
That didn't change much in college.
I
but
love
Cam
Cam
acted
Scatabo,
and looked
bro.
almost the exact same. If anything, he actually grew his hair out with a mustache, making him look like a country boy. But once he made the NFL, whether it was getting a fresh haircut from a real barber, starting to wear a do-rag, or dressing with some actual drip, Cam's life was transforming daily.
Yeah, he changed fast. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. He got grills changed. Like, you'll see, bro. He changed quickly, bro.
He even started fitting
Look
in
at
with
that.
the culture by wearing bust-down watch.
That boy got a bust-down Cardi. Like, bro, like, the hell? Like, like, he changed his whole style. Maybe this is always what he wanted. Now he got the money to afford it. So, like, shout out to him. I'm not saying this isn't who he is, but I'm saying, like, it's just crazy. He went from one way to another way in, like, the matter of, like, 3 or 4 NFL weeks. I'm not gonna lie. It was fast. I'm a Giants fan, so I saw it, like, real time.
Watches, crazy diamond chains, and got a grilly flex when he was hanging out with a streamer that usually kicks it with rappers. But since all these transformations were things other people also noticed and asked about, all Cam could say was,
Now I'm looking at you. Are you full white?
I'm Norwegian, and then I have a little bit of Portuguese in me.
Okay, you feel like you're a little spicy white. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't tell what it is. You got the chains.
I grew up with a lot of
Spicy
ghetto-ness
white is
in my
crazy.
life,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you know, I got a little bit of hood to me, but I also got
That's what I'm
some,
saying. I'm
some
like,
country to me
Got a
too.
little Nick.
Yeah, you a little spicy white. I don't know what it is.
A little nigga in him is crazy, gang. Yo, mine is wild. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's wild, bro. Man, Cam, start buying some plain Janes though, bro. Plain Rolexes, man. Plain Rollies, plain APs. Like this joint, bro, got on that. That looks like a plain AP, white gold right there. Yeah, platinum probably. Yeah, that's how you do it, man. Them Cardis, bust down, all that. That Cardi that you have, bro, bust down. I don't know what kind it is. I don't know if it's a Skelly or not, but if it's a normal Cardi, you probably spent, especially because they probably taxed you because you NFL player, probably spent 20 on it. Anywhere from 15 to 25, 30K. Bro, my jeweler right now is selling them for 6,500. Promise you, bro. When I was trying to buy one 2 years ago, they were trying to sell it to me for 20. I bought my Rolex bust down for 20,000 like 2 years ago. I tried to sell it like a few months ago and they tried to give me 8,000 for it, gang. Bust down watches are a bad investment, bro. But obviously, if you can get it for the look, like if you don't care about the investment piece of it, you just want it for how it looks, buy as many as you want. But that is something that I learned, bro. I'm sure you know that already, man, but this is really advice for everybody watching, bro. Don't buy bust downs, bro. Unless you got hella money and you like, I want what I want. Do your thing, like Cam Scatabo.
You got a Nick.
Well, they really said that because they saw him transform into a white YN. But that transformation is something he did by himself. There's 5 players who went through some of the craziest hair transformations in NFL history.
Really?
Justin Jefferson eventually transformed
Oh,
just for a
yeah.
Super Bowl commercial, all because the NFL wanted him to after he transformed his hair plenty of times before. His journey not only started as this
Fire.
curly afro, then changed into a weird.
He kind of look like Cam
Plenty
Newton,
of
right?
times
Look at that,
before.
look.
His journey.
He kind of like Cam Newton right there. Yo, a lot of people say we look alike. I never thought it, bro, but every time I do a prank, it works. So I guess people really do think we look alike. But yeah, man, shout out to JJ, man. Now, I changed my whole hair up, bro, because I was getting like kind of annoyed if people keep saying it. So like I actually grew my sides and my back of my hair in, so I'm able to have like a full set of cornrows, and I got a full set of hair now. I used to have a high top like he did. So like when he had the twist and I had the twist, it looked similar. And then I used to braid my joints back, like, and then he started doing it too. But like he doesn't have, you know what I'm saying? Like he has a super high like fade. So now that I got my full head of hair, got like the normal hair now, man. You know what I'm saying? So cause that joint, bro, I'm walking around, people calling me Justin Jefferson, bro. I was like, all right, bro. It was funny at first, gang. You know what I'm saying? We did some pranks, bro. But now it's like I'm not trying. I'm a 26-year-old man, bro. I'm not finna sit like that's weird, bro. Like, I'm not gonna make my identity looking like another man, bro. That's crazy.
This curly afro, then changed into a weird cut where only part of his hair was long. Once JJ got to the NFL and became a a star while rocking his now iconic mini
Yeah, because he doesn't wear the twist anymore,
yeah,
huh?
he might have transformed his hair a bit by getting it braided into a crazy design.
Oh, that's
or
fire.
getting whatever the hell you
That's
call
tough.
this. So eventually when the NFL was filming a commercial, they hired professionals to completely transform JJ again.
Oh,
this
I
time
see what
into a
they did.
1980s high school
That
suit.
look kind of tough though, bro. Wow, that just like,
Yeah, and once millions
I ain't gonna lie, that just messed me up for like a quick millisecond. There is times where I look at him for a quick second and I feel like it's me. I ain't gonna lie, we sometimes like bro, we do look alike. I can't even lie, bro. Like sometimes I can see it in certain angles and shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, that's wild though, bro. That's weird how that happened. How a famous YouTuber and an NFL player just end up looking like each other. That's some random stuff right there, bro.
the people around the world saw JJ's new retro low fade with a mini afro, fans compared him to Scotty Barnes and even said his
Yo, that's crazy, bro. I promise you, there's two people that people say I look like. Justin Jefferson and Scotty Barnes. Kid you not, bro. People all the time be like, yo, you look like Scotty Barnes or you like Justin Jefferson. Those are the two people. I just never brought up the Scotty Barnes thing because he's an NBA player. I do football content. I didn't think y'all really. But like, I was streaming one day on Twitch. People was in the comments saying it. And I was like, what? And then my girl looked the picture up of him and I looked at him. I was like, bro. So the fact that they say he looked like Scotty Barnes too, and I do too, but I look like him, he looked like me. Like, this is some weird, like an NBA player, NFL player, and YouTuber all looking like each other, bro. That's wild, bro. That's kind of crazy, gang. I can't lie. What the hell?
transformation made him lose aura. But hold on. Speaking of Super Bowls,
Let me stop
losing
pausing.
one of those made Patrick Mahomes permanently transform his head. Mahomes was known to have this standard curly mohawk because he's always rocked in the NFL, and you know, I always use it in thumbnails.
Whoa.
He kept it like that because, well, I mean, apparently it was a good luck charm for
Yeah,
him.
he said he didn't
becoming
wanna
one of
cut
the
it 'cause he
best
didn't wanna
players the
lose.
league's ever seen. But even though that's how he still looked in his second Super Bowl matchup against the Eagles, he threw 2 interceptions, got sacked 6 times. I guess it wasn't lucky after all. And Mahomes kind of agreed. That's why just over a week later, fans not only saw Mahomes' new shorter haircut while courtside at an NBA game and on social media, Mahomes actually clowned how his hair used to be.
Excited. Like, I've looked at some videos from last year, and I can't believe all you guys let me keep that nappy hair for so long. Like, I look way better now with the short hair, so I'll be keeping this going forward.
Now, he could joke all he wants, but now after transforming his hair, his team
Yeah.
is doing worse than they've ever done.
Yeah, bro. They're 6 and 7, bro. They're 6 and 7, bro. Kind of crazy, dog. Chiefs suck. It's like weird to think, but NFL's different right now, man. The Ravens suck, Chiefs suck, Bengals suck. All the good teams suck, bro, and all the bad teams are good now. It's crazy, except for the Giants. We still suck. Whoop-de-doo, right?
So at least he only changed his hair one time. Unlike Joe Burrow, who didn't just go through multiple different hairstyles, his transformation eventually got him compared to a movie character.
Luke Skywalker?
See, this right here is what many people would recognize as Joe's standard cut. And he had that for a while until out of nowhere, dude showed up with a beach blonde buzz.
Oh, wow.
This dude looked like the real Slim Shady, which even had the Bengals posting, guess who's back?
Bruh.
But Joe eventually changed his hair after that to this even uglier style known as
Nah,
frosted
that's
tips,
fire.
before
I like
changing
that.
it again where he had short emo bangs covering his eyes and
I
made him
don't
look
like that one.
depressed. Then
Yeah, that
before
one
he
look
changed
weird.
his hair a
That
final
look weird. That look
Joe
nice.
ranked all of his previous styles.
I'm gonna blind rank a few of my haircuts here, see what it's all about. I like doing crazy stuff to my hair. This one, I'll put it 2. We'll give this one a 4. I like my hair a little longer these days. 3? This is from like the same time period. No, this one's 1 for sure. I like this one. I just got bored last year, buzzed it. And then when I buzzed it, I was like, well, let's do something crazy. And so I bleached it, and then I was gonna put some pink in there, but I ended up not doing it.
Come back to that pink idea?
Maybe, we'll see. You never know. You
I
never
like
know.
Joe Burrow, man.
After
I hope
saying
he
all
wins
of
the Super
that,
Bowl one
combined
day.
with how different all those cuts were, none of them compared to when people saw his hair a bit more grown up. People instantly said he looked
Oh,
like
wow.
Anakin Skywalker
Yo,
from
that's
Star
crazy.
Wars. Great. Now I can't unsee it. Regardless, I swear everyone posted about it, which had the internet going crazy over his hair
Yo.
transformation. But at least his hair didn't get him clowned too bad, like Travis Hunter's did. See, nobody said anything.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Trav, I love you, bro. Like, you dope, man. Shout out to you. But I cannot lie to you, brother. And it's cool, because we all been there. My hair, before I started twisting it up, shoot, you can go to some old YouTube videos. My hair was disgusting with the matted up. I don't know what I had going on. The high top matted up, bro. That was bad. So, gang, when I say this out of, I've been there, brother. Your dreads they was on the last straw, brother. I can't lie. They were so skinny and halfway falling out. I'm so glad you cut your hair, bro. For real, dog, because I ain't gonna lie. Them joints, and you had the high top, too. It wasn't even a full set. Damn, gang, like, yeah, you gotta just start over at that point. So that was smart.
Bad at first when Travis had little dreadlocks like this in college, or when he came up with the same hairstyle during the draft. It's the hair he's always had, is what everyone recognized him by, so nobody expected it to change until he walked out for his first NFL game.
That looks tough. That's hard. Then you can throw it out a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Travis being almost bald made him look like a mix of these two cartoon characters.
Oh, nah, Little Bill is crazy. Phil Flicks, you are a deep, bro. Oh, my God.
To other fans, though, they didn't just clown his hair like crazy. They said it made him look like the annoying orange and even one of the Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
It's
that's
just crazy. His hair went from looking like this to a transformation into this. But Odell Beckham's hair transformation wasn't just different. It became as colorful as a rainbow.
Oh, that boy was
First color
6'9".
he had was blonde. When Odell created his own signature cut, a fade with a slight afro mohawk, which
Bro, I literally got that cut because of Odell Beckham, and I had it from like age 15 to like 17, 18, bro. That's crazy.
pretty much took over the entire world, man.
You know, I wanted to embrace a look that you made popular. This is rocking because of you right now.
But listen, even though his ramen noodle looking hair got him recognized everywhere, and now he had kids all over the planet going into barbershops to copy his style, a popular shampoo brand partnered with him just so they could use his hair all over the internet to promote their product.
Greatness.
But eventually, he retired that style. And not only did he commit to keeping it short like this, Odell kept transforming his hair, like when he dyed it gray, red, pink, light green, then many different shades of purple, before finally turning part of his hair blue.
Wow.
I swear dude's hair looked like Sully from Monsters, Inc. But instead of keeping the crazy themes going, nowadays, Odell's entire transformation led to him ironically ending having one of the most basic, colorless cuts of his entire life.
It looked good though. I like it. I think it's
all
tough.
pics of his different cuts, I swear nobody's gotten more head game than Odell. But even though Baker Mayfield also went through a transformation with his hair, it wasn't hair on top of his head. I'm talking about his face, duh.
Oh.
Baker's facial hair started like every other young guy, clean without hair, until he was finally able to grow out a short beard. Then, it started getting crazy when he turned his mustache into something only Hulk Hogan could pull off.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Eventually, though, Baker transformed his facial hair even more in the NFL when he grew out a thick-ass jungle beard that he needed a special product for. This man even transformed his facial hair 3 times in one day when he showed up to a game with a beard. Then he came out for the game with a handlebar mustache.
What?
And finally, after losing, he was rocking just a pedo
Oh
stash.
my gosh.
And the original thought for me to do the handlebars, I was undefeated before Sunday with the handlebar mustache, so I shaved it off because I didn't deserve it.
Thankfully, ever since then,
legendary.
Baker's mainly stuck with a normal-looking short beard, but not every NFL transformation is that innocent. It's what changed with Antonio Brown, turned him from an NFL star into a potential murderer.
Didn't he shoot somebody?
Yeah, hearing that is crazy because AB would have never been in that situation earlier in his career. He was initially known as a hardworking guy who just wanted to be the best player he could be. I mean, fans absolutely loved AB because he spent time with them in the community. His skills got him rewarded with being on the cover of Madden. He was having some of the highest jersey sales in the league, and he wasn't involved in any off-the-field controversies. But as level-headed as he once was, his entire life transformed after one game where he took a brutal hit. That illegal hit knocked AB out and became known as the moment that gave him CTE.
Everybody says that, bro. Do y'all seriously think he got CTE? That's why he acts out. If I don't know if that's true, because hasn't he denied it? Like, you think one hit just made him like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Which is a brain disease that causes aggression and crazy mood swings.
If it is that, bro, prayers up, and I hope you get better from that, because I don't wish that on nobody, bro. That sucks. But man,
that isn't curable. And from that point on, everything about him and his personality changed. From randomly getting heated during interviews.
It's okay, I'm not saying that. You've been in LA, this is Liberty City, my boy. This is gang violence, John Doe.
To apparently farting on his doctor. AB even went live on Instagram where he was beefing with cops.
How you gonna get a bill and you don't even have a job and you can't even pay the insurance?
Then on the field, he caused so many issues that he wasn't just traded to the Raiders where more controversies got him cut before playing a single game. He eventually joined the Patriots, which also didn't last long. And he even played on the Buccaneers before getting released for stripping in the middle of the game and storming out. After leaving that stadium in the NFL.
Hell? He got an army hat on? What's good with him?
Things.
I ain't even gonna laugh, bro. Let's not laugh at AB, because if it is the brains like CTE stuff, he really can't control it, and like all we can do is really feel bad and pray for him, bro. Yeah, that's like mental health is no joke.
Only got worse. He tried to become a rapper, where he dropped some of the worst songs I've ever heard. Then when that career thankfully ended, he became a full-time Twitter troll, which is damn near still his full-time job. Acting crazy online is one thing. Nobody expected him to do something way more insane in real life. Until one night in Miami, after Aiden Ross's boxing event, a massive brawl broke out that involved AB. Oh my God! He fired off 2 shots to scare the people trying to rob it, which grazed someone's neck and got him taken into custody. Eventually, AB tried fleeing to Dubai to evade arrest, but was eventually extradited back to the United States where he was charged with attempted murder. So, dude really became a real-life criminal after being an NFL star?
I mean, bro, if you try to rob me, gang, I ain't gonna lie, I'm busting. Like, real talk, you try to rob me, I'm defending myself, gang. That's one. But I get it because you must have hit an innocent bystander, which is why if you're gonna carry a firearm, bro, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you take proper classes, you know what I'm saying? Know how to defend yourself, use it correctly, and really pulling out your firearm should always be the last resort, bro. Honestly, bro, I take that back, bro. Like, somebody try to rob you, bro, it's not even worth it, bro. Just give it to them, bro. Like, here you go, dog. You can have that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you shoot somebody over that, now you potentially ended someone's life and like they got a family and then that's going to be on your conscience all over some material stuff. Now, if they have like as an armed rob, like if they, you know, trying to hurt your family or something, okay. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. But again, he's from Liberty City, Miami, bro. It's tough over there. It's rough. He grew up different. So maybe that's all he knows. You know what I mean? You can take somebody out the hood. You can't take the hood out of somebody. So hope you get better, man. Prayers for AB, bro.
Crazy. But the corniest transformation in the history of NFL transformations only happened because of Taylor Swift. Now, all right, just looking at her, I definitely wouldn't change anything for that thing. But for Travis Kelce, before he met her and first got to the NFL, Kelce always wore outfits that fit in with the culture. He talked with some slang.
What up, what up, what up?
And even had a clean fade.
You talk about going to the barbershop. They got the pictures up and you point what you want. When you have them pictures up, Trav, when did you start pointing to the black guys? Because you don't wear white boy haircuts.
Not only that, Kelce also loved rap music.
In terms of rappers, J. Cole is awesome, man. I love his lyrics. I love his style of rapping, his artistic ability. And then, I mean, Drake keeps coming out with bangers.
And if that didn't show his personality enough, he also dated multiple girls where every single one of them proved he had a little bit of a dark type.
White meat or dark meat? You gotta answer this carefully.
Respectfully, I'll take the dark meat. It tastes good. It tastes a little bit better.
But all right, even though Kelce clearly had a specific way of living his life, everything about him was about to transform when he met Taylor Swift. After they got together, the first thing he did was ditch the fade to start growing his hair out like a preppy college kid, which had him taking pics, posed like a cornball.
That boy went from a YN to matcha and quarter zips, bro.
Then, dude stopped wearing chains or dope designer clothes and shoes. Instead, he switched to cardigans, suits, even loafers.
But hey, that's called
looking like he was about to go
maturing,
to a
bro. That's
country
called
club
maturing,
instead of an NFL game. After that, it got even worse when he was performing on stage with Taylor, went to all her shows, started liking her music more than rap.
Oh, hell no!
Now, if that wasn't enough of a transformation, Kelce even completely changed how he talked.
What took you so long to jump on podcasts?
Once fans heard that, they didn't just tweet that his transformation was like watching
He's using his black scent and his wigger swag and seeming like an angel losing his wings. Nah, that's crazy, bro. That's a wild joke. You gotta think about it, bro. Let's be real. People change, bro. Like people's whole, like my boy Exxon, he grew up with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's Puerto Rican, dog. You know what I'm saying? He grew up with me. Like we are from the hood, bro, right? So like, you know, he grew up a lot of black friends, stuff like that. So he grew up, bro, wearing Jordans, chains, and ripped jeans and all that, just like us, bro, all the way up until it got older, bro. Once he hit like 19, 20, 21, he just changed his style. Now he wears like button-up shirts, you know, Volcom, like he's more like chill, bro. Like people change, bro. I've changed too. I used to wear like skinny jeans and purple jeans and like Supreme and all that stuff. Now, really, bro, I just be chilling, bro. I wear like baggy, big, oversized clothes, sweatpants, comfortable stuff. Like people change their styles all the time. So, you know, I don't blame them, bro. You can't be the same person forever, bro. Imagine being 90 years old, still having a fade and listening to NBA Youngboy. I ain't gonna lie, I might still listen to NBA Youngboy at 90 because he's tough.
All they could say was,
he was swaggy out. Swaggy, he had the beard. All the black women was enamored by him. He had the fits with the Gucci Uggs or whatever. He's swaggy. He starts dating Taylor Swift. Now cuz look like a state trooper.
He do. You're not even lying, bro.
Yeah, man, ain't no way Taylor's kitty is that good to the point where it should make someone change as much as Kelce did. But ironically, ever since, this man's playing the worst football of his entire career since the transformation, so I don't know what the hell he's doing, man.
Damn, tough. And he might retire this year too. I've been feeling like in hearing that. Big shout out to Phil Flicks. I appreciate you, bro. You the GOAT, man. Hey, make sure y'all sub up to him. He's on the road to 400,000 subs, so make sure y'all show love. Hey, make sure you always put God first. Remember that you are chosen to move like it. I'll see y'all on the next one. It's with Eli Mack. Gang, gang.